So, what ended up happening to the smartest kid in your class?
The smartest kid in my class was also very disciplined and emotionally stable. I lost track of him in the last 20 years, but a quick Google search says he graduated from Stanford and started a biotech company.
Since I was homeschooled, he's spending too much time on Reddit rather than being a productive member of society. Hee hee hee.
I'll break the mold here from the burnt-out gifted kid stereotype. He got a PhD from a very prestigious university, worked for Google on one of their flagship products, married a medical doctor, quit Google, and semi-retired. He's mostly a stay-at-home dad now and does some occasional consulting work part-time. What? I'm not jealous, you're jealous. Seriously though, the guy deserved every bit of what he has.
He got bored of school, joined the Navy, and never grew out of his love for trains.
Haven't heard from him in a while, probably off somewhere inventing a cure for baldness using only paper clips and bubblegum. Meanwhile, I'm here struggling to remember where I put my keys.
They studied maths and psychology, wrote the master thesis about maths and English, not our mother tongue, and now works at a uni renowned for their maths department.
There were two geniuses in my class. One became a neurosurgeon, the other opened a candle store.
He met smarter kids and got depressed.
He jumped, not right into a successful career, but into the abyss inside the matrix.
He went to a top university and struggled like ever because everyone was clever, and he realized he wasn't the special unique snowflake that his mom told him he was. The guy was one of the most arrogant Tatai I've met, so I feel karma worked its magic here.
I'm spending my lunch hour in my office eating Funyuns and talking to you fine people. I graduated with a class of 20 in a town of 600 in rural Oklahoma, and I'm the only one who went to university, and who didn't vote for Trump. The bar was subterranean.
Hopefully he got his lights punched out at some point. He was pulling, oh, you got 82 on your test. I only got 98. I suck, humble brag horsey doo-doo.
The smartest I never heard from again, but the last time I saw him he learned fluent Chinese as his third language. The second became a hard left activist. The third smartest became a dentist.
She was constantly stressed out by her family pressuring her to get a 4.0 GPA and get a full ride to a good school, and then immediately did nothing with it because then she was pushed to marry some guy who was a total washout but got a job through his dad. That family was shit, and I kind of stopped checking in when I moved away from the area. No idea what came of her in the end. She was very smart, but I don't think I ever saw her happy. Edit. Sad to say, there were also a lot of cruel jokes about her among the class cause she was so busy with church stuff and studying she never had time for friends and never seemed to know what to do with other people. Poor girl was basically a spectator sport in high school. Not very proud of that now.
She really got into the Mary Jane and is now a waitress.
He went to university studying math. After a while he decided that the teachers didn't know math like he did. They did not respect and love it. He got furious and quit. He got some good jobs in investment banking, quit them because they did not respect the math. Last I heard he was some sort of janitor at a research facility. Apparently very well liked since he can solve anyone's math problems. Guess they respect it enough. I think he is on the spectrum.
He moved to the States to play soccer and ended up going to Penn State. He's a software developer and is doing quite well.
The same thing happened to the two smartest kids in my class, a guy and a girl. They both got accepted into Ivy League schools and then had to drop out after they developed serious mental health issues. I imagine the high-stress environment must have flipped a switch in their brains to make them go off the deep end. They were such cool people, I was really rooting for them.
He moved to Europe and became a professional dancer, at least that's what he posts on Instagram. Looks like he's enjoying himself, so I can't really judge, but he always struck me as someone more inclined to STEM or politics than anything artistic like that since he took AP Physics and loved it, was a big part of the student government, and was either a really important member or the captain of the debate team. Maybe he always wanted to pursue the arts though. If that's the case, then I'm happy for him. He looks like he's living a fun life.
Left the country after Bush Jr. was elected and became a professor in some type of advanced mathematics in Brazil. Was one of my best friends growing up. I hope he's having the time of his life.
He interviewed at Oxford and Cambridge, got offers from both, then left and didn't go to either as he was done with school. Our head of year lost it as he was depending on him to boost his profile.
Snapped under the pressure, she was Korean. Ended up graduating late. No idea now.
He's a depressed middle-aged guy posting on Reddit and thread about what happened to the smartest kid in his class.